he said. He was like, you can go tumble, like your knee is fine.
Surprise! Can you see it? I hyperextended my knee yesterday at Tumble. I guess I won't be as upset if I don't make KSU tryouts because they were supposed to post them last Wednesday, but they didn't. They postponed them for Thursday, and then they didn't post them Thursday. So I mean, maybe they'll post them today.
This is me about to get my MRI, and not that anyone cares, but I was shaking during the whole thing. Okay, so I didn't explain this too well, but I don't have a clip to explain it. Basically, after my MRI, the doctor told me that I was fine, my knee was fine, but it just really hurt, like really, really bad for some reason. And so we went and we did our own little thing, and then they call me like 2 hours later, after my MRI, and they go, oh, you're, we see something in your knee and we think it's partially torn, so you need to go see the surgeon. And that's when I went to go see the surgeon, and he told me, he was like, okay, you're gonna rest, blah, 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 all this stuff. But most of that stuff will be explained at the end, where I'm actually doing like a little recap of what happened, like 9 months later. So just wait a little bit until the end and it'll be there.
I'm waiting for the surgeon doctor. I have to wear these cute shorts. I look like a little boy. Thumbnail. You done? Hold this.
Wait, if you saw the clips before this, I was at the ortho. They told me that my knee is fine. And I'm really excited about that because that means, like he said, he was like, you can go tumble, like your knee is fine. If you don't know, I partially tore my ACL on May 16th of 2019. There's someone pulling up. Literally right there. Where'd she go? Oh, she's over there. Awkward. Okay, but I partially tore my ACL and meniscus May 16th of 2019. And so I couldn't really do anything for 8 months. Like, I literally haven't tumbled in 8 months. Today is Monday the 6th. It's January 2020, so yeah.
Y'all, I kid you not, whenever my doctor told me that I could tumble again, I almost started crying. Like, I got so happy. Like, my cheeks were like freaking hurting from how much I was smiling, and my hands my feet, they were started shaking. You know when you shake your feet, that doesn't make sense, but it does. And my mom was literally just looking at me. I was so happy because I literally, tumbling is so much fun to me, even though it is stressful sometimes. But I miss tumbling, especially since my last skill I ever did was a full. And that's how I messed up my knee. And then I didn't make the KSU team, which was really annoying because they have 10 flyers that don't even tumble. I'm sorry, it's not I'm trying out either way next year, but they have so many people that don't, they're flyers, but they can't tumble. It's most annoying thing in the world to me, especially since they really just choose them because either A, they were on a world stingrays team, or B, they were on the team the year before, and they just feel bad saying oh, sorry you didn't make it. Because I kid you not, there was this girl, she was a really good flyer, but she doesn't tumble. And this year, so many really good flyers that can tumble and fly made the team. So what are the flyers from last year that can only fly doing this year? You know what I mean? Doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, just my opinion. Back to tumbling. So I'm going today. I don't know what to expect because I used to tumble. I used to be able to do folds and tucks. I don't even know if I can do a tuck anymore. I haven't done anything, and I'm really nervous, and I literally haven't worn my cheer shoes since May. And get this, I haven't used my cheer bag. It's literally been right here just sitting there for 8 lonely months. But yeah, I'm going, and I'm really, I'm going, and I'm just really excited because I don't know what to expect though, because I just called them and I said, hey, it's been 8 months, I haven't tumbled, they were like, okay, we'll just put you in his level 6 class. And I was like, ooh, I don't know if I can do that. So they're putting me in his level 3 class because I used to tumble level 5 skills, but now they're just probably gone. So yeah, pray for me, please. Now it's time to change. Look at my shoes, look at my shoes. Guys, this is real. Okay, it's time for me to go. Actually, I need to do my hair first because I look, you know, a little weird. Hey, also, I'm not wearing a regular cheer shirt because, like, I don't know, but, like, I'm not. So, I'm in the car right now. Hopefully, you can see me. But, guys, I'm on my way. Yo, literally look at how broken my charger is. Like, it literally, I can't touch that or else I will literally get electrocuted. My dad's an electrician, so I would know. It's 5:44. Don't know if you can see that or not. Is my frame in the... Oh, you probably can't see me. That's awkward. The gym is like... I have to be careful because there's like little kids playing out here. It's about 15 minutes away. So I'll have to drive. Oh, look, they're doing some stuff extra fast and extra careful because, you know, my beautiful camera can't break. Like, what if it... Oh, wait, you know what I should probably do? I should probably not have that out like that because then the police will be able to know that I'm filming and I don't want them to know. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous right now because I haven't tumbled in 8 months. And maybe that... I mean, oh wait, you can't even see me. For tumbling, it keeps moving. For tumbling, that's a really long time. I mean, for really any sport, that's like a very long time. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know if this is recording. Okay, y'all, I just arrived. It's already 6 o'clock, so I need to go. Peace. Hopefully insert some clips. I just got out of practice. My wrists are broken. I did do tucks on the trampoline. I didn't film in there because it's my first day back. Gotta make a good impression. But I will insert a video of me tumbling before my injury. So enjoy. Okay, really hope you enjoyed that. Look how dirty my shoes are. Disgusting. They have holes on the sides. See? See? They're gonna start ripping soon. Ooh, I love this for some reason. Like, it's so... Subscribe down below because like 3 people unsubscribed and I was like, what is this? Offended, but it's okay. Today I'm going to be talking about how I tore my ACL and how like everything went, how my physical therapy and like the whole process to like recovery of it. If y'all don't know, I was a cheerleader. Today is actually, I got cleared on the 9th, I think. I don't really remember. Like the 10th. I don't know. It was on Monday. And it was like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So I don't know. I partially tore my ACL in May 16th of 2019. It was a week after my cheer tryouts, which was very unfortunate, even though I didn't make it, so I guess it's fine. How it all happened, I was tumbling, I was doing a full, I'll insert a clip right here so that y'all know what that is. I was doing a full and I thought I was too low, so I like slammed my knee, both of my knees really down really hard, but luckily it only affected one of them, and I hyperextended my left knee. And so when that happened, I don't know, I literally heard something in my knee like snap, like kind of like pop. I don't know, it was really weird. And I think I have a really high pain tolerance, so it didn't really hurt me as much, but I was limping. Anyways, I left and like it was actually kind of hard for me to drive home. Like it was just hurting really bad, even though I don't use that knee to drive, but like it was hurting. And so the day after, like, I got home, I told my mom, I was like, hey, like, I don't think I'm doing too well. So basically, I got home, I told my mom, I was like, it hurts really bad. Well, it didn't hurt too bad, but like, it hurts, and like, it's definitely worse than all the other times that I've hyperextended my knee. And I've done this to both of my knees now. It's like the second or third time I've done it to my left knee, so that's probably why like it tore. It's my ACL and meniscus, by the way. And so the next day she was like, okay, we're gonna go to the doctor. We went after school. I just like had my crutches because it's already happened before. Like, I've already hyperextended it. I had my crutches and my brace. And so we went to the doctor. They got an MRI on it. And they said like nothing was wrong with it. I was like, well, why does it hurt so bad? And like, I remember that same day I went to KSU, the school I go to now, the college I go to now. And we were like there for a really long time, and then all of a sudden we get this phone call, and my mom was like, oh, like, it's your doctor. And I was like, oh, okay. So he was like, hey, so we like saw like we were looking at your knee, and we were like looking closer to it, and we saw like a slight tear in your ACL and in like the cartilage or like your meniscus. I don't know what it was, I don't really remember. And I was like, oh, okay, like, that's kind of weird. Like, they were like, yeah, we think it's your ACL, but we don't think it's all the way torn, and like all that stuff. And I was like, okay. And he goes, we want you to see the surgeon. So I think like a week later I went to go see the surgeon, or like maybe 3 days later I was going to see the surgeon. He was like, okay, so it's partially torn, and your meniscus also I cannot talk, partially torn. And he goes, you actually got really lucky because this only happens to 1% of people. Most people just tear all the way. Like 1%, that's really not a lot. So I got really lucky 2 times because my ACL was only partially torn and my meniscus was only partially torn. So I got really lucky. He goes, okay, so we're gonna have to not do anything for a month. You can't tumble, you can't exercise, you can't like go to physical therapy, nothing. And so I did nothing for a month. He was like, I want to see you back in a month. But then my insurance got messed up. So I had to wait basically 2 months, like 2-3 months for my insurance to get fixed. So I came back, and it was like 2 or 3 months later. And he was like, okay, now, he looked at my knee. He was like, now you can go to physical therapy, blah, 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 all this stuff. I went to physical therapy like a month later because, whoa, that was really weird. A month later, because my insurance got messed up again. It got messed up twice or like 3 times in this whole process, which is really annoying because it made the whole process even longer than what it already was. But it's kind of okay because I think it made my knee a little stronger because of all the time it took. Because if I would have done it super fast, it would have been like me, like, knowing me, I like don't care if it hurts, I would just tumble. So I just don't really listen to my doctor, which kind of sucks because I'm just so like, I have to do things, like I have to like go do something. Like cheer is so much fun, and me not doing cheer made me so sad. Like, it was literally horrible, but it's fine. Basically I went back to the doctor, I got it checked out. He was like, okay, I want to shoot you to physical therapy, blah blah blah. I didn't want to go physical therapy because I've been to physical therapy for like a million times, and it's so boring to me. But anyways, I had to go. He was like, if it's not better in like 2 months, then we're gonna have to go into your knee and like do surgery on it. And I was like, oh crap. So I actually had to go to physical therapy. I did not want to go to physical therapy. It took me a whole month to actually go to physical therapy because I was putting it off. Like, I did not want to go to physical therapy. I hated physical therapy. Oh my god, there's a blanket right here. That looks so bad. Yeah, so for those of you, if they tell you to go to physical therapy because it's actually really good for you. Even though I hate physical therapy, it's the worst thing ever. It's so boring. I mean, the doctor or the therapist, they're so kind, but like, I get so bored when I'm there. And if you know me, I hate exercising. The only thing I like to do is, the only way I like to exercise is during cheer or like a sport. Like, I hate exercising. It's just the most boring thing ever. Actually, yoga is really fun. Anyways, I went back to the doctor the Monday. Let me get the date out because I have to know the exact date. I went back to the doctor on January 6th, 2020. And he was like checking out my knee. And he was like, you know, doing whatever they do, like the doctor thing. And he was like, okay, so your knee's really strong now, like it's perfectly fine, like, you know, doctors are smart and stuff. And he was like, it's fine, like you can go tumble. He's like, you can go tumble. I want to see you back in a month. So I have a doctor's appointment back in a month. I think it's like February 3rd. Ow, my butt hurts. Yeah, he was like, I want to see you back in a month, all this stuff. So I'm going back to the doctor February 3rd, but I've literally only gone to 1 tumble class and it's already 21st and I have to go back in like 2 weeks. One of the reasons I haven't gone back to tumble is because my knee, like, it's not even the same knee as my ACL. My knees are just messed up. My right knee on the side, right, I'll show you. right here, I don't know why, but it feels really weird. Like it's cooled down a bit, but it feels like it's like detached. Like that's like the weirdest thing ever, but like it's like feels like it's like detached from like the whole thing. Like I don't even know what it is, but it was like hurting. And I told my mom, so I decided not to go to Tumble. I was actually I was supposed to go today, but I'm not doing that. I think as much as I love cheer and I loved like I love to tumble, but I think I just like competing a lot better and like being on an actual team instead of just tumbling. And if I want to go back to cheer, like to do stingrays, I have to pay for that, and that's like really expensive for me. So like right now I'm just like focusing on YouTube and like doing YouTube and like school and stuff, because it would just be way too much for me. And it sucks because I love cheer so much, but like I just can't do it. I can just tumble because that's like tumbling isn't expensive. Anyways, that is my story. That's how my recovery went. When the doctors tell you to do your exercises at home, do your exercises at home. I've been to physical therapy like 10 different times, and it's so boring, but like the reason I've probably been so many times is because after physical therapy, you're supposed to keep doing your exercises at home, and I would do them for like a week and I'll be like, no, I'm done. And so I would do them, and my knee would never get like fully strong like to where it was. So when your doctor tells you to do your exercises, do your freaking exercises, because your knee or whatever it is, your arm, shoulder, tongue, I don't know, it's not gonna get better. Like it's really not gonna get better if you don't do them at home. Okay, y'all, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and comment down below, and turn the post notifications on if you'd like to keep up with my videos. But anyways, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Have a great day. Peace.
Oh,